Well, some people definitely do. And I think there's this phrase like toxic masculinity. That's like the worst aspects of masculine behavior, right? So people associate even masculinity with the word toxic sometimes, just because together they're terrible.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it's not praised. You know, but it's so normal as long as it's under control. And the best thing about jiu-jitsu and martial arts in general is the people that are the practitioners of it. They're probably way less likely to get into street fights. They're probably way less likely to go and purposely hurt people.
Yeah.
They're probably way less likely to go and pick fights. And not 100%, because, you know, you always get bad apples that just are badass dudes, you know, troubled people that just learn how to fight and then become scary.
Yeah.
That does happen too.
Yeah. It was War Machine. That guy, just a fucking bad apple.
Yeah.
That was a crazy story. But yeah, you'll see. It's rare though. I mean, all the people at my gym, it's a lot of cops. It's what's kind of funny. It's a lot of cops, and then there's a lot of fucking just like potheads, and they just come. They all just meet on the mat, dude, and everyone's cool.
Yeah. But I used to roll with this cop, and he was a good dude. He was funny as shit. But he said, "I don't give a fuck if you've got a medical license. I'm busting you." I was like, "Dude, what's wrong?" I go, you know I smoke weed. You know I'm a good guy. Like, why are you so... He goes, "Fucking the law's the fucking law, man."
Dude, he cared about the law.
It was just like, "I'm busting you." I wonder if, like, they have pressure to make a certain amount of arrests.
For sure. Oh, yeah. There's quotas.
Isn't that insane, though?
That's
because imagine if just culturally we all agreed to like 1 month of no crime, and we like planned for it for a year, and fucking, and there was no one speed, no one did anything. Yeah. Everyone stopped at every stoplight.
Like the opposite of the purge.
What do the cops do? What do they do when they have these quotas? Did they just start firing cops?
Well,
like,
what do they do? Dude, they have to give tickets. They have to. That's how they make fucking money. I get so many parking tickets too. I'm bad at parking. I'm not only am I bad at driving. I can't even park the car. All right. It's when I would get arrested in New York as a kid in my 20s, it was always on sweep nights. They would have 2 nights a week where they would take in everybody for any like infraction. So very often you just get a ticket and to appear in court, and then they'd give you a fine, right? If it wasn't a sweep night. But if it was a sweep night and you get caught smoking weed, pissing in public, open container, they take you to central bookings. You have to spend like 24 to 48 hours in jail, see a judge. And it was just this whole part of this process where they were just collecting cash. It is just collecting cash. That is what they're doing. Every person they're bringing in has to deal with the fine, and that's that. It's a racket. That was the same thing with like stop and frisk. They were just literally
writing tickets.
That's that.
Yeah, a friend of mine who's a cop used to say it's glorified revenue collecting.
Yep.